good options here. I am concerned that Angela Hill will, like, not play well in a pro wrestling setting. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind running her anyway. So where's Thompson from? He's OC from Fire Pro World. I think we're gonna try it. And I think we want Daniel Bryan or we want Asia Kong. I'm gonna go Asia Kong. And let me see what that message was real quick, and then I'll do the social media thing, get Blake's House Professional Wrestling going.
Hi.
Should have these TV guide entries set up beforehand. Hey GK, how you doing, man? And 12 months, that is a year straight of Prime subscriptions, and dang, it is absolutely appreciated every single month. Yeah, I saw one of my buddies playing not too long ago, and we are both total beginners, so I ended up playing a game with him, and the match was like pretty solid. I think that was the first time I'd played a complete game of chess in like 15 some odd years, and I wasn't good back then either. But pretty good game. Yeah, I know, I've recently got back to work. Finally got my sleep schedule back in order after Wrestle Kingdom. And I do gotta say, that was a mistake to try to watch live, just in the sense of I ended up getting to bed at 7 a.m. That's too late, in my opinion, to go to bed. For night one, I did, but for night two, me, Ash, and the girlfriend, like, the two of them were already going to watch it, so I ended up hanging out with them in a Discord call, and we just kind of, like, hung out and watched some wrestling, it was nice. Like, that was cool. It was just too damn late. Legitimately curious how well Angela Hill is going to play with a non-MMA fighter. Like, it was a pretty good show. Definitely not my favorite Wrestle Kingdom. But also, like, hey, I haven't really been watching a whole lot this past year, which means the stakes of the matches really didn't mean much to me. Just because, like, I didn't really know what the build was. And maybe I would have enjoyed it more had I, like, actively been watching this past year. Truly hate to see it, but hey, that is a pro wrestler going against a shoot fighter, and that is kind of how that works. I want to say Angela Hill's the one that does all of her, like, pre-fight weigh-ins and stuff in cosplay. I'm pretty sure that's her. I have a very limited knowledge of actual ass MMA. Just never really got into it as a sport. But it is getting to be about that time, so let's reconfigure this. We're going to send that to the correct stage. And as it is every Sunday night, you'll be getting to file themselves into Blake's House Arena, so everybody get on your feet, make some noise for another edition of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Welcome, Blake's House Wrestling fans. If you were tuned in last week, you know, we put on a show in tribute to John Huber, to man known as Brody Lee, Luke Harper, and a handful of other names in his illustrious wrestling career. And during last week's program, Brody Lee avenging his loss to JBIII, as well as the Dark Order, the recruitment specialist specifically, on Silver, Alex Reynolds, and Hangman Adam Page, picking up big wins in the King of Fighters Television Championship picture. But that is not all we got last week. Of course, Sterling and DJ Dix slated for singles action for that Blake's House Wrestling Championship, but it would be Josh Kaiser cashing in that golden ticket, that opportunity to challenge for any title at any time, turning that singles contest into a triple threat match, and Kaiser picking up another heavyweight championship in somewhat controversial fashion, hitting that Blue Thunder bomb, that maneuver that got him to the dance in the first place. JBIII just stood and watched as Mario's hand came down for the 3 count. And Sterling is absolutely furious. You know, all day before we went on air, Sterling looking for JBIII. JBIII absolutely nowhere to be found. So Sterling has done the next best thing. He has called out the People's Champion himself, Mag.Lo, to singles action later on tonight. And of course, what that means is the Mag.Lo Open Challenge will not be taking place this weekend. In Mag.Lo's place, his close personal friend COLBY going to hold it down against all comers in the semi-main event. And we have got a bit of a unique focus tonight on tag teams, both the trios division and the tag team division. As, of course, just last week, team of Uno and Grayson, another Dark Order unit, challenging for Idolo and Ramos's Blake's House Wrestling tag team titles. They were unable to pick up the victory, but there is still 2 tag team championships without a clear picture of who is in contention for those titles. So, coming up first tonight, bit of cross-promotional action. Team of David Clement and Matthew Knapp. This one is a throwback to when Knapp was on that Blake's House Wrestling roster full-time. He and David teamed together for several weeks. But, you know, Matthew Knapp seeking opportunities in Nick's wrestling organization. Knapp and David going their separate ways for a time, but looks like they might be getting the band back together. But tonight they will be facing off against the firm, Mr. Smith and Mr. Adams, the muscle of Judgment Professional Wrestling, the problem solvers of JBIII. And you've got to expect they are very much interested in getting those Chop Shop Tag Team titles back. But right now, they have got a roadblock that is Matthew Knapp and David Clement. And that match, it's right now. Their way to the ring. As I said, they have held Blake's House Tag Team Gold. They have held the Chop Shop Tag Team titles. As I said, tonight's program going to be focused on that tag team division. Both of these men interested in grasping as much gold as they are capable of getting their hands on. As Mr. Smith starting things off against David. The Bar Brawlers against the enigmatic offense of Matt and David. And we are going to have to see exactly which comes out on top. Going for that big pile driver early, but no, Mr. Smith had it scouted. Smith using that size to his advantage, just overpowering David, and David's going to have to find a different approach. No. Instead, it looks like he's going to bring in Matthew Knapp, and Knapp going to be utilizing that wrestling background to that full effect, and we've been seeing that over the course of the last several weeks. As Again, Ramitin showcasing his wrestling prowess. But right now, Knapp, challenged by Mr. Adams and Mr. Smith, able to overcome that 2-on-1 disadvantage and protecting himself as he was shot into those ropes there. Big punch to the gut. Mr. Adams going to try and bring this back away from that blue Gatorade corner. Knapp is so very close to that tag. Able to push off, and once again, you can see Mr. Adams just guarding that blue Gatorade corner, protecting it from Matt, keeping him from being able to make the tag, but Matt just barely able to slip through. And that is the expert direction of JBIII at work. You know, before they were signed to Judgment Professional Wrestling, of course, Mr. Adams, Mr. Smith, very accomplished fighters in their own right, but they were unrefined. Their strategy was not complete. But since getting connected with that Judgment Pro Wrestling unit, they have been just a force of nature in the tag team division. Looks like Matt and David frequent tags, keep one another fresh, but comes a fresh Mr. Smith and continuing to wear down Matthew Knapp, but hold on, mount tackle applied and goes right into a series of mounted punches, and Mr. Smith taking exception to that as both individuals throw just sledgehammer-like shots to the side of the head, and it is Matthew Knapp coming out on top for the moment. Big falling fist right into the heart of Mr. Smith. Forearm smash and a second falling fist for good measure, and that's going to send Mr. Smith to his own corner. And Knapp, you can see he is not used to competing in this tag team setting. It has been quite a while since he's teamed with David, as allowing both members of the firm to tag one another, get a fresh man in, and that could be a difference maker in this match. Back switch, and turnabout is fair play as Matthew Knapp able to escape and get back to his own corner, as we have got a combination STO and suplex hold, and David now in control. Picks the leg and a series of mounted punches of his own. Mr. Adams trying to bring this back to his own corner, and once again the strategy of the firm coming into effect. Big chop to the chest, and David trying to set up for something, but Mr. Adams able to escape that corner turnbuckle and delivers a vicious kick to the lower back. And a colossal double power bomb for good measure, and Mr. Smith going for the cover too, and gets two out of it. And once again, turnabout is fair play as Matt and David delivering a double powerbomb of their own. Oh my God, absolutely vicious clothesline from Mr. Smith, but David fighting his way back to his feet. Just pressing the glasses into the face of Mr. Smith. Big DDT, and that's going to set Matt up. He's got full mount and just series of punches, and Mr. Smith barely able to slide out of that hold. And again, the firm just trying to cut off the ring as effectively as they are able to do, but gut-wrench suplex will turn the tides. At least it's going to buy Matt a few precious seconds to get back to his feet. Backbreaker from Mr. Smith, and again, frequent tags from both of these teams. Both of these teams know exactly how important it is to keep a fresh man in the match. Hold on, monkey flip to the center, but Mr. Adams rolling through, getting back to his feet, and a leaping neck breaker. Mr. Adams going to try and slow it down a little bit. Try and just force Knapp to just expend some of that energy to get back to his feet, but David making the save, protecting his tag team partner. Devastating pile driver, and Matt is out on his feet. No, back switch, lands his opponent, and now a series of mounted punches to the back of the head, and Mr. Adams fighting back to his feet, but Knapp expertly evading that clothesline, able to get to his own corner, and David now the legal man for this team. Ooh. Package pile driver, this could be it. Cover. 1, 2. No, only gets 2. Looks like Mr. Adams going high risk. No, that suplex is blocked, and Poison Mist fogging up the glasses of Mr. Adams. And that is going to create difficulties over the course of this match. Mr. Smith possibly going for motion to slam, but David had that scouted as well, as that maneuver was blocked. But can he block a second time? No, just devastating powerbomb connecting, and David in dire straits. Just headbutt colliding to the forehead of David Clement, and Matthew Knapp coming in to make the save at a critical moment. Arm lock applied, but Mr. Smith able to escape. Buster will flatten Clement, and Clement now dazed, and Mr. Smith is getting fired up. Leaping pile driver. David is, hold on, he's able to get to his own corner, possibly juking Mr. Smith a little bit there, but Mr. Smith is not finished with David yet. Matthew Knapp coming in to make the save at a critical moment. Hold on, rolling through, cover. 1, but only 1. Knapp sent to the outside, and hold on, members of the firm. Tag getting a fresh man in, but David getting a parting shot on his way out of the ring. Knapp going for that mount tackle, will not connect, but on that judo-style throw will bring Mr. Adams to the mat. Once again going for that mount, rolling through, cover. 1, 2, only gets 2. Another pile driver from Mr. Adams, and Knapp, hold on, no, able to escape the pressure. Now, both men slugging it out, trying to get the upper hand. And vicious clothesline answered back by a massive shoulder block from Knapp. Knapp on his feet, trying to keep up the momentum, but looks like he's going to go back to his own corner, get a fresh David Clement into this match. Double underhook. Bomb will connect. An enziguri throwback, trying to take the head off the shoulders of Mr. Smith, and a big boy senton. David now coming at the firm like a house on fire. Mr. Smith answering back, leaping pile driver, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Matthew Knapp able to make the save at a critical moment. Beautiful gut wrench suplex, but another massive powerbomb, and David in danger. Big shoulder block will connect, but David again fighting his way back to his feet, and that is going to get both teams a fresh man in this match. Double powerbomb to Mr. Smith. Matthew Knapp, absolutely devastating clothesline, flattens Knapp, but he's able to get a roll-up out of nowhere. Cover. 2, and oh my God, so close. Follow-away slam, and David just laid out by Mr. Smith. Sent back into his own corner. And here comes Mr. Adams. No, able to escape both of those wild shots. And once again, Knapp going for that roll-up cover, but the long legs of Mr. Adams getting to that bottom rope, and this match will continue. Back switch once again, but oh my God, vicious series of chops. And again, we talk about the unorthodox style of this Blue Gatorade team. Matthew Knapp sticking to wrestling for the better part of this match. We have not seen a lot of that unorthodox offense, but that is what makes Matthew Knapp so very dangerous. Hold on, cover. 2, and Mr. Adams with a critical save. don't know what sort of Matthew Knapp match you are going to get. You do not know what sort of David Clement match you are going to get. Their offense is so very versatile, and oh my God, David absolutely flattened cover 2 and 3 count fall. Knapp just fractional seconds too late to make the save. As the firm picking up a key victory in their quest for tag team gold. And this could speak at least partly to Matthew Knapp's relative rust in that tag team setting. Of course, David and Princler teaming together for quite a while, but Knapp has been out of the game in tag team wrestling for quite some time, but the firm looking like a well-oiled machine. So very well prepared. And looks like they intend to carry that momentum forward. Like I said, they are both former Blake's House Tag Team Champions, former Chop Shop Tag Team Champions. And they are very interested in reclaiming both titles. You know, as far as that goes, something that would be very useful for me, especially because, some characters have, between your guys, Nick's guys, my guys, and some of my friends' characters, have custom named moves for their finishes. I really should just have a, I can't remember, I think it was at it might have been at a Wrestle Kingdom once, where Jim Ross had a cheat sheet. I think it was Jim Ross had a cheat sheet of wrestlers' names with their faces, and I could just have a cheat sheet of wrestlers' moves with a picture of the maneuver they do. Because yeah, I could call that the Dominator, and I do know that is his finish, but I wasn't sure if it was motion to slam or motion to squash. And in situations like that, I am very okay with just being what a maneuver about it. But, you know, we're going to keep this show rolling, and we're going to keep... The roster is absolutely enormous if you think about it. It's just the Blake's House roster alone. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11... 16. So the Blake's House stable alone is 32 characters. And that is not even including the JPW stable, the NWO stable, or the original character stable. And that is a lot to keep track of. I mean, yeah, we could count it off while we're hanging out here. Let's see. So that's 26 in NWO, and JPW 21 in JPW, and then there's 8 in the OC stable. It is very funny that I have changed Patrick Christopher's finish from the complete shot, and then realized, oh, I've got an unfinished character that is probably going to have Lightning Spiral as a finish. So I will have to change his finish once again without him even getting an opportunity to use it. But sometimes that is video games. And, how you doing, Nick? But we're going to keep this interpromotional action going. And kind of keep up with the theme here. I assure you, like, it is it is not a like gigantic complaint. Really the big challenge, and I talk about this on the show like every once in a while, is I understand how WWE has fallen into the trap that it falls into, where they have just so many people on their roster, and they can really only put a spotlight on like 5 or 6 of them at a time. Now, one thing I will say in defense of myself is, hey, with COVID really limiting our ability to like record skits like we used to do a whole last year ago, I've got even less options to get people onto the show than like a real-ass television program has. But no, basically, like, if you are just getting in, we were talking about how our characters, a lot of our characters have finishers with like special, like, trademarked names of their own version of the finish, and sometimes I do forget those. And having some sort of resource to like remember what that is for characters that we don't do them very often would be useful. But hey, I'm doing pretty good. Oops, shit, I should have actually left JPW open because this was going to be another interpromotional match. As we are once again going to see Brawler versus Brawler. Brandon representing Team Lake Mary, and Team Lake Mary riding high right now. As Josh Kaiser, the Blake's House Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Shawn Satchwell really yet to get his foot in the door in the world of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. He has always come so very close to something great, but just has yet to really get his big break on this program, and gotta figure he is scratching and clawing for any opportunity that he can get involved with, and this one is no different. You know, he is treating every match like a big match situation, like an opportunity for something better. But and a victory over Brandon of Team Lake Mary is certainly going to open some doors for him in the world of Blake's House Professional Wrestling, but you know, let's not waste any more time talking about it. Let's get right into the match. Chasing Satchwell down, and Brandon, a man that has never backed down from a fight and never will. But you know, Satchwell, man, which is those devastatingly powerful left and right arms, those lariats, absolutely legendary. Hold on. Oh my God, already out the gate. As I said, Satchwell treating every fight like it is a big pay-per-view match. He is going for any and every opportunity to rise in the ranks of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Get to the top of the show where he believes he belongs. And he is interested in proving that tonight and every other night. Drop toe hold from Brandon. Brandon trying to slow Satchwell's momentum down a little bit. Satchwell coming out really hot, and do forget, despite his brawling style, Brandon is an excellent match strategist. speaks to the versatility, and just as we saw in the last match, even with Matt and David not picking up the victory, the versatility of that Blake's House Wrestling stable. You know, you come up against one of these wrestlers expecting the match to go one way, and somebody like Brandon is going to surprise you. But right now, Satchwell looks more than capable of rising to the challenge as that series of right hands keeps Brandon pinned to the mat. And oh my God, sliding lariat right across the throat. And that is going to be the first of many over the course of this contest. Big back elbow, and Brandon struggling to keep up with Satchwell's pace. Big lift, and God. Firing Satchwell onto the ropes, and Satchwell knee to the gut. Just keeping up the pressure. Double knee drop right to the gut, and Brandon in dire straits. Satchwell going for an early cover. 1, 2, but only gets 2. Suplex attempt from Brandon is blocked, and Brandon sent to the outside, and Satchwell asserting his dominance in this Blake's House professional wrestling setting. Rolling lariat is sidestepped by Brandon, and that could be the opening that he needs. Hold on. Powerbomb attempt. No, backbreaker. Just crushing the lower back of Brandon. Brandon fighting back to his feet. Suplex and gun stun will connect. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2, and only getting 2. Brandon again sending Satchwell to the ropes, going for a lariat of his own, but trying to overcome the master of the lariat with a lariat is such a troublesome proposition. COLBY was able to do it, but there are very few others in the world that can rise to that challenge. And hold on. Oh my God. Powder keg lariat connecting like a bomb going off in the center of the ring, but somehow Brandon getting a shoulder off the mat. But that is only going to force Satchwell to just rise up further, to come at him harder, faster. And oh my God, coming at Brandon, broadside, cover 2, 3 count fall. Satchwell attacking Brandon like a man possessed, a man that is on a mission to get back to the top of the program, a man that has never quite pierced that glass ceiling, looking for his shot. And the irony does not escape me at how much more effective the broadside lariat is since you have changed Satchwell's finish. This video game is stupid sometimes. It really and truly does hit more, like substantially more often. But once again, we mentioned this was a night where we are going to focus on the tag team division, and if there is one stable that dominates the tag team division, it is Nick's Wrestling Organization, as Ramos and Idolo holding the Blake's House Wrestling Tag Team Championships, defending it from Uno and Grayson last week. And Nick's Wrestling Organization also holding the Chop Shop Tag Team titles. But we're going to keep up this spirit of interpromotional action as we have the 3 different representation from 3 different trios teams. The Daytona Party Crashers represented by Kowalski, Tyler and the Warzalas represented by Christine, and that mixed match tag team of Dick Bruiser of Dan Ramitin, of Frank Vista, represented by Dick Bruiser himself. And all three of these teams very interested in making a name for themselves in the trios division, very interested in making their mark on Blake's House Professional Wrestling any which way they can. Of course, just last week, Drew Serpa besting Dan Ramitin in convincing fashion, and that is what got Blake's House Wrestling matchmakers scratching their head, figuring out, well, Christine and the Warzalas also have a bit of a bone to pick with the team of Bruiser, Vista, and Ramitin. Why not turn all three teams loose inside of that Blake's House Wrestling ring and see what happens? And that is exactly what we are going to do right now.
Fight!
Of course, you can see Mario in the ring. That's a multi-man match specialist. This is going to be a unique situation for all three individuals in this match, as not a lot, like none of them have a lot of multi-man match experience. Of course, all three of them have been present in their fair share of battle royals, but this is a different animal entirely. The threat match means you do not need to be involved in the finish of the match to lose the match. Your head must be on a swivel constantly, and Kowalski making sure Christine is aware of that fact as he hits that slow butt kick with Christine's back turn. The agility of Kowalski going to be a major factor in this match, but the toughness of Bruiser and Christine giving them a unique edge to outlast the competition. We will have to see whose style is strongest, whose will is greater, as Christine trying to fight her way out of this triple threat situation, able to escape that big lariat, planting Kowalski to the mat and challenging Dick Bruiser as well. And again, Kowalski just utilizing his speed and agility, delivering those soul butt kicks when his opponents are least expecting them. Big water wheel drop from Kowalski, and Kowalski is showing, hey, there is a little bit of power hidden in this small frame.
Give up. Give up.
Kowalski just taking his time, allowing Christine to wear Dick Bruiser down. Doesn't need to break that hold this early in the match. God, spear attempted by Dick Bruiser, but it was sidestepped, but Dick Bruiser just using his size advantage to great effect as he just flattens Kowalski to the mat. And a vicious series of back elbows. Hold on, roll up cover, one. Ooh, but only one. Christine not interested in even allowing that pin attempt to go through. As Christine and Kowalski battling it out. Big chop to the throat, and Christine is dazed. But when that drop kick was attempted, there was nobody home for Kowalski, and he comes crashing down to the mat. Hold on. Christine trapped in this hold, but able to get a foot on the bottom rope. Christine trying to just wear Dick Bruiser down, but Kowalski again, just that soul butt kick coming in at critical moments when his opponents are unable to defend themselves.
Finish.
And vicious power bomb will connect, and Kowalski going to force Christine to kick out on her own power. Oh my God. Standing shooting star press from Kowalski. And the CEO of the Global United Agility Corporation has arrived. trying to do a pop-up Rana, but gets powerbombed for his trouble. But now Kowalski going high risk, going for that big knee drop, but Christine pulling Dick Bruiser out of the way, and Kowalski just comes crashing down to the mat. Clubbing blow, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Christine, and now, I said, the two toughest individuals in this match slugging it out, at least for the moment. Vicious series of shots, but Christine delivering a headbutt of her own. Hold on. Stunner will connect, but Kowalski coming in to interrupt. Adding injury to insult, but Dick Bruiser having absolutely none of it.
10 minutes gone.
Series of headbutts will connect. Christine able to avoid that lariat, but unable to avoid the grasp of Dick Bruiser with that backdrop Uranagi.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
And Dick Bruiser now taking a moment to breathe, forcing Christine to break the hold on her own, expend some more of that energy. Drop to the mat, and you see how much all three of these individuals want it. Nobody's standing back. Nobody waiting for the match to happen to them. Oh my God. Christine setting Kowalski up for that monstrous spear as Dick Bruiser goes right through him. Power slam, but Christine sidestepping the spear, and once again going for that patented Warzala elbow drop, cover two, and Kowalski barely able to get a shoulder up, and missing that spear may have taken more out of Dick Bruiser than we might have thought, as looked like he was having some sort of difficulty with his, oh my God, Kowalski barely able to break up that pin attempt. Cover once again, two. As I was saying just moments ago, all three of these individuals so very hungry, just keeping bunched together, not allowing any moment of the match to pass them by. Oh my God, vicious lariat from Dick Bruiser. Dick Bruiser back to his feet. Kowalski, Pele kick will connect. And Christine flattening Kowalski with that stunner once again, but Dick Bruiser having none of it. Hold on, Kowalski in trouble as he is just dropped right on his neck, but Christine interrupting whatever plans Dick Bruiser might have had. Lift and drop to the mat. And a second one for good measure. Kowalski getting himself fired up. And once again, a devastating slam, and Tornad kick will connect. Combination of kicks, but nobody really able to get the upper hand in this match. This match is just too claustrophobic. Christine calling for the finish, but shining axe kick will connect, and Christine unable to defend the top of her head. Rana and Kowalski once again on fire. Tornad kick escaped by Dick Bruiser.
Finish.
And again, another vicious slam to the mat, but Kowalski is the one that gets the last laugh. But once, twice, three times, and Kowalski now in danger as a big boot to the chest just absolutely flattens him. So that kick escaped by Christine, and Christine, an excellent bit of strategy there as a lariat levels Kowalski. Headbutt once, twice, 3 times, once again. And stunner center of the ring, but Kowalski there to interrupt. And nobody able to get out in front in this match. It is just too evenly matched from all 3 of these competitors. And Christine dumped to the outside. This could be the opportunity that Dick Bruiser or Kowalski needs. But no, Christine able to get back in before either competitor could capitalize.
Feel the power.
Big lift and drop, but Christine fired into the ropes. Power slam will connect, but Kowalski once again. Soulbutt kick to a distracted opponent, and that has been the difference maker for him, but Christine again going back to that stunner, but unable to get a decisive victory. Kowalski flattened to the mat. Dick Bruiser getting himself fired up, lift and drop. And power slam once again, but Kowalski able to get a foot onto the bottom rope. This match will continue.
Finish. Swing.
Roaring lariat. And a Pele kick from Kowalski, but that has just set Christine up. Firing Kowalski into the ropes, but not able to seal the deal. There is just so much chaos in the ring.
Finish.
Big lift and drop cover. Christine still dazed, and that is the difference maker. That vicious assault would tell Christine not fully cognizant of where she was in the ring. And because of that, she was unable to get a hand in to break up that pin attempt. And Dick Bruiser picking up a victory. Dick Bruiser representing his trios unit, getting a significant victory tonight over Steve Kowalski and Christine. But we're going to keep this show rolling as coming up next is the Battle Royal to determine who will be facing Colby tonight in tonight's Open Challenge. So let's go ahead and switch over to the audience request portion of the program, as we're going to need 8 names for this Open Challenge Battle Royal. And I am going to throw in one myself as you guys sort out exactly what it is we are not going to be putting into this match. JBIII is not wrestling tonight. We can absolutely book him for the Battle Royal. And I'm going to be putting in the AB98 Ingram because I have watched like 70 episodes of Pat Labor in the last 3 weeks. And this is a cool robot. Let me see what the other models are. I don't usually do this when I download new characters, but I did flip through the move list, and not nearly as much judo stuff as I would have liked, because those robots do judo sometimes, but at least it's not, like, ridiculously overstated. I can work with that at least. But that is still going to leave 6 names. As we figure out who will be competing for the right to challenge Colby Cole in tonight's semi-main event. Vista is booked tonight. I can do Mantar, however. I should be able to. Actually, do I have Mantar? I don't think I do. But I can definitely do Glacier. Don't have Max Moon either. My 80s roster is like super fucked up. Kurt or Solarian, I can do either, or I can do both. I mean, we have had this conversation before. Is like, do both? All right. You know what? This could be a sneak preview, as it has been. Let's see. I can do those. And make sure neither of them are booked. All right. Cool. But we are going to have a spot for one more. Let's see. You know what? For laughs, I think I'm going to take the last spot. Going to put in Mila Dead or Alive because she is very funny in... what is it? In these overwrote battle royals, because she does have a lot of throws where just stupid shit will happen. And I can very much work with that. So I think that is going to be the 8 that are going to go into this match, fighting for an opportunity to challenge Colby Cole in the semi-main event. So, without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and get into this match right now.
Fight!
And starting us off in this 8-man over the top rope battle royal, you're already seeing a lot of Blake's House Wrestling regulars, as Nick's Wrestling Organization and Judgment Pro Wrestling coming out in full force. They all know exactly how important an opportunity at the semi-main event is. Additionally, we are getting some regulars in this, like some regular freelancers in this, in Glacier and Mila, but making his Blake's House Wrestling debut is Alphonse, the AV98 Ingram. is going to be tough to say exactly who you should keep your eyes on. Of course, Kurt London's got, oh my God! Suspicious Licorice with that Spanish fly off the top, and Hans Herdem keeping up the pressure. But alliances just so quick to be broken here. I was saying just moments ago, your eyes naturally dawn to Kurt London and Jason Solarian, and already both of these individuals going head to head, and it is just so very difficult keeping up with the pace of this match. All 8 individuals are coming full steam ahead. Insecurity will connect as Hans Herdem just trying to break the back of the Ingram, make it humble. Nearly 5 minutes into this match. Not a single elimination yet, but that is bound to change quickly as Kurt London eyeing Jason Solarian, and Solarian seeing it out of the corner of his eye, but hold on, Flapjack and Facebuster combination, shades of that duo unit. You can tell Kurt London not yet over that violent split, as he has been looking for an opportunity to get a shot at Solarian for quite some time. JBIII just delivering a series of headbutts to Glacier. Hold on, Alphonse setting up for something, but denied the opportunity. Hold on. Oh my God, Solarian eliminated, and we are down to 7.
Give up. Feel the power.
God, delayed brainbuster, and Alphonse going high risk and dropping an elbow right onto Mila's stomach. And it is just still pandemonium. One fewer body has not reduced the chaos by any sort of measurable amount, as Hans Herdem delivering a series of kicks to Glacier. Flipping Big Boy from Licorice now, and looks like Licorice wants a shot at Kurt London.
You dumbass!
As both these men just such high energy, such high agility. I think Licorice might want to test himself against Kurt London, and if there was a better measuring stick, I don't know what that might be. Hold on, Mila has that armbar locked in, but JBIII able to get to the ropes. Oh my God! Absolutely devastating belly to back overhead suplex, and Kurt London, he's second eliminated, and on vicious knee strike to JBIII. JBIII now has to do it all on his own if he wants to see a Judgment Professional Wrestling member in that semi-main event. On gut-wrench suplex from Mila, but Hans Herdem to his feet first, just able to roll right through it. And Glacier eliminated now. Just the technique of Hans Herdem is so absolutely spectacular. Hold on, Ingram rolling through, has an arm hold locked in. JBIII pulling a foreign object seemingly out of nowhere, and Mila busted open. And believe the legs on the Ingram have been damaged in some way, but Ingram's still fighting it out.
1, 2. You dumbass.
Big jawbreaker from JB3 will connect. And picture perfect moonsault cover. That's got to be it. And an elimination again for Hans Herdem, who has just been on fire in this match.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Big lift and bomb cover. 2. Suspicious Licorice barely able to get a shoulder off the mat. JB3 just forcing everyone else in the ring to go coast to coast, to utilize as much of their energy as he can make them use.
Give up.
And a rare misplay from JB3 as he was distracted by the action going on. Hold on. JB3 trying to take that enziguri from Hans Herdem, but interrupted by Mila. Hold on. Lift and bomb once again. Pump handle bomb cover 2. And Hans Herdem protecting his stablemate, and that could cost JB3 as Mila has those mounted knees right to the crown. And it is just chaos in the ring. Hold on. 630 splash, and he is not finished yet. Double moonsault will connect. Cover 2. 3 count fall, and we are down to our final 3. This could be it for JB3. He's trapped in that hold, but no, Hans Herdem, he wants to be the last man standing. But that greed could cost him. Looks like Herdem and Licorice have put aside their differences, at least for the moment, as they're both taking their aggression out on JB3. And double German suplex absolutely flattens JB3, and it looks like that alliance is short-lived. Hans Herdem going for the roll-up, cover 1, but no, only a count of 1. JB3 not taking this lying down at all. Kick to the back of the head. Hold on, roll up out of nowhere, but JB3 so very aware of where he is in the ring.
Shit!
And that is what allowed him, hold on. Bow and arrow hold locked in, and Hans Herdem eliminated. The man that wanted to do it all by himself, the man that wanted to score every elimination. Hold on, Destino connecting. But JB3, he is not finished yet.
You dumbass.
Standing C4. But JB3 just show of force, getting back to his feet, puffing out his chest, and delivering these vicious right hands. JB3 wants another shot at glory, and he has got an excellent opportunity right here. Hold on, this chokehold applied, and Suspicious Licorice has nowhere to go. He is trapped in the ring with a man possessed as he is fired into that corner turnbuckle, but Suspicious Licorice fighting his way out. This would be a spectacular opportunity for Licorice, a man that has been on a bit of a losing streak as of late. If he can pick up a win right here, he would go on to face Colby. If he can pick up a win against Colby, that is a game changer, but his dreams could end right now as JB3 stepping on the chest of Suspicious Licorice, stepping on the chest of Nick's Wrestling Organization, denying Suspicious Licorice, denying Hans Herdem a shot at Colby. How you doing, Jamie? Appreciate you dropping in. You know, in retrospect, that triple threat match probably should have been a fatal four-way. Oh yeah, the double taunt spot was spectacular. Like, it very much was a JPW versus NWO spot. And then in, like, classic heel wrestler fashion, although all three wrestlers were heels in the final three, you know, Hans Herdem and Suspicious Licorice couldn't let the other one get the victory and had to eliminate one another. And Heavy Cura with the big boy raid. Appreciate y'all dropping in. If you guys stick around for 2 more matches, you'll get to see Heavy Cura wrestle tonight. So that is the incentive to keep hanging out with us for a little bit. Because I know you guys have seen Heavy Cura on. No, if they're coming from Eric's stream, I am certain that they're cool people. And Abby, I appreciate you coming in as well. But yeah, to Heavy Cura's chat that is just dropping in, you've seen this guy, and he will be wrestling later on tonight. Yeah, this is that same Blake's house. I mean, Blake's house is, I mean, one, it is your house, but also Blake's house is an idea. Blake's house can be anywhere in the world that we are. And right now, Blake's house is on my computer, and it is also a wrestling company. I mean, we had Blake's house in Southern California. Well, you know what, GK? You've earned your shot at the semi-main event, so we will have to see exactly what you can do if you can steal the show once again. But let us kind of get back into the program here. As I mentioned, this is we're kind of doing a showcase of our tag teams this evening, as both the Blake's House Wrestling Tag Team titles and the Chop Shop Tag Team titles don't have #1 contenders. And right now we have just such a very strong tag team division. A lot of people very interested in both of those titles. A lot of teams interested in the trios titles. And the Alpizars and Princler are going to get a shot against the Dark Order tonight, as they picked up a victory last week over Team -1's favorites. So yes and no. This is our friend JJ Mondo, who does like Jax. So many of the characters on this program, to peel back the curtain a little bit, they are based on real people, and the way that we do that is, you know, we'll take their interests, we'll take their personality that they've expressed either in real life or through the games they play, and we try to translate those real people into characters on a wrestling show. So, yeah, JJ, a big fan of Jax. We're going to give him the metal arms. We're going to give him the gotcha hold. And a handful of other things as well. You know, y'all are here from Heavy Kira's stream. Heavy Kira does do Taekwondo in real life. So gave him a, like, real martial arts moveset. Things of that nature. You know, we're trying to, like, actually make use of, like, hey, if these people that I knew in real life, these people that GK knew in real life were wrestlers, what would they look like? But I digress. We are trying to showcase our tag teams tonight. So we have got the Pearlman brothers, former Chop Shop Tag Team Champions. And they are going to be going head-to-head. As I mentioned, the Trios teams deeply interested in getting a shot at that Trios title, while Dick Bruiser already picking up a victory tonight, and the other two members of this Trios unit is Frank Vista and Dan Ramitin, going to be taking on the illustrious Pearlman brothers. And that match, it's right now. Another team that have held Blake's House Gold and Chop Shop Gold. Josh Pearlman starting things out for the Pearlman brothers. And we're going to be seeing a clash of styles here. The Pearlman brothers, high energy, high athleticism. But Frank Vista, a technician's technician, and Dan Ramitin, just a powerhouse, but a powerhouse with a surprising amount of depth in his moveset. We have seen him go toe-to-toe with Drew Serpa last week in just a classic of a wrestling match. But that is not the type of contest that the Pearlman brothers are used to wrestling, and I don't think the Pearlman brothers' style of match is exactly what Vista and Ramitin are used to fighting against. But we'll have to see. Big double drop kick. He's up. Hold on. Big arm drag will connect. Vicious suplex from Ryan Pearlman, and I don't think Frank Vista was prepared for the high-energy offense of the Pearlman brothers, but given just a moment, he is going to get himself adjusted. But right now, Dan Ramitin coming in, and the powerhouse of this team. Just working the legs, trying to take away some of that agility advantage. Big boy senton just right across the chest of Ryan Pearlman. And hold on. Once again, trying to get a fresh man in. And if there is one thing that has made that Knicks Wrestling Organization stable so very dominant, it is that their tag team wrestling is so well polished. They like to cut off the ring. They want to control the ring any way they can, but the Pearlman brothers are a seasoned team. are a team that has been competing together for their entire lives. And their tag team strategy is just as good, just as effective. So it all comes down to your skill. It all comes down to how well you can adapt to your opponent in this clash of styles tonight. And flapjack, cutter combination, and Frank Vista getting fired up. And a series of kicks to the crown, and Ryan Pearlman has had enough. Big wheel kick will not find its mark as Vista able to evade. And deadlift deadlift gut wrench suplex will connect, and frequent tags from both teams trying to keep somebody fresh in this match. But right now, this team of Vista and Ramitin just all power, just shutting this Pearlman Brothers unit down. Ryan Pearlman going to have a monumental task of cutting this giant down. As that Japanese-style arm drag will connect. Arm drag of his own as your receipt, and Pearlman now firing Ramitin into that blue Gatorade corner, but hold on, lift and drop, and that is going to send him to the outside. But both teams taking a moment. Don't want to overextend. They know just how dangerous the other team is. They not trying to take any unnecessary risks. However, got to figure that penchant for risk-taking is going to get the better of this Pearlman Brothers unit. A pair of high flyers, highly athletic individuals. But thus far, Vista and Ramitin not allowing them the opportunity, and picture-perfect German suplex will connect as that bridge absolutely flawless, and belly-to-back overhead suplex sending Alon, no, roll through, cover one, but only one. Saying Vista and Ramitin just denying the Pearlman Brothers an opportunity to get their signature offense in. Just too big, too strong, just shutting the Pearlman Brothers down. Ramitin going high risk and double knees right to the stomach of Ryan Pearlman. Shoulder breaker will connect from Ramitin, and the power offense of this Orange Gatorade unit just so effective. Forearm smash, and Ryan Pearlman just crumbles to his knees. A slam all the way from Steel City, and Ramitin in excellent position, but Pearlman trying to fight his way out of this corner, trying to fight his way out of this deficit, and Ramitin just going to walk his way back to the Orange Gatorade corner. Get a fresh man in, and Pearlman has to start all over. Series of chops to the chest will connect, but big boy senton right across the back, and the Pearlman Brothers showing signs of life here. Dodging that mount tackle, dodging it once again, and a kick to the chest for good measure. That will stop him. Hold on. Basement drop kick, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Vista. And a guillotine leg drop right to the neck. And Dan Ramitin getting fired up. On. Big twisting backdrop. the punishment the Pearlman brothers have had to endure, the sustained damage that has taken place over the course of this match, just so tremendous, but they keep getting up, they keep fighting. But for how much longer? How much longer are they going to be able to just withstand this offensive assault? Sit out lariat will connect. And big wheel kick from Pearlman, but roaring elbow right to the jaw from Dan Ramitin, and Ryan Pearlman in dire straits. Again, a flapjack and cutter combination. Mount tackle will connect. This could be it. No, rolling through. Cover 1, 2. No, only a count of 1. That cover, a desperation cover from Ryan Pearlman. Oh my God, suplex right into that middle turnbuckle, and that has set Ramitin perfectly up for that double knee drop. And the Pearlman brothers, again, just cannot get a break in this contest. Big twisting backdrop, flattening Josh Pearlman, chop to the chest, and Pearlman just goes down. Lift and drop. Pearlman doing everything he can to fight his way out, but no. Just dumped to the outside, and that is going to clear out both aprons, and Josh Pearlman has had enough, bringing a foreign object into this contest, and snap suplex, just narrowly avoiding that steel chair. Suplex is evaded, but an arm drag will get Ryan Pearlman out of harm's way. Guillotine leg drop across the throat. And here is one for good measure. Hold on. Snap suplex will connect. And another flapjack and cutter combination, and Dan Ramitin is getting amped. Devastating elbow drop connects. A series of right hands will connect. Hold on. Falling fist buried right into the chest. Twisting backdrop once again, and a guillotine across the throat. Delayed brain buster. The Pearlman brothers doing everything they can to get back into this match. And a major miscue from this team, and this has got to be just a function of Ramitin not competing with this unit as often as, hold on, mount tackle connecting, but again, Ryan Pearlman had it scouted. Back switch, and picture perfect suplex once, twice, 3 times into the mat. This could be it, but no. Pearlman stretches out, getting a foot onto the bottom rope, but neither team able to break this deadlock. Both of them just swinging for the fences here. Josh Pearlman now targeting the legs of this orange Gatorade unit, trying to take that base away from them. And colossal double axe handle from Ramitin. And big double knee drop will connect. Big lift and shoulder breaker. Going high risk once again, knee drop, connecting, and neither side willing to give in, neither side willing to give up. Big wheel kick will connect. Complete shot connecting, and Ryan Pearlman getting himself fired up, but too little too late as Ramitin able to escape to that orange Gatorade corner. And diving senton connecting, and there is that high-risk offense that we have seen from the Pearlman brothers, and that is exactly what they need if they want to get back into this match. Oh my God, Uranagi off the top, and Ramitin is not finished yet. Just going directly through him with that forearm smash. And again, guillotine across the throat, and a second for good measure. Pearlman brothers trying to get fired up, but again, just shut back down by Dan Ramitin. Along Ryan Pearlman going high risk once again. And another diving senton, and he is not finished. This could be it right here. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3 count fall. And the Pearlman brothers coming back from the brink of death was that high-risk offense that they are so very effective at utilizing that made the difference. As Ryan Pearlman picking up the victory. In this contest. And because we are doing this right now in the chat. I too am not terribly interested in giving my money to a propaganda project for a place that I could not legally live in. Which is like part of the reason I stopped watching WWE as well. And yeah, legitimately, I did think the Pearlman brothers were outmatched for basically that whole match. However, like, I think Nick's like instinct to have his guys like basically only pin off their finish kind of hurt him in this match. Although I thought that Vista's like MMA offense would have kind of counteracted that because he's got a lot more win conditions, but that is not how it played out. And basically, I think Josh Pearlman was the only one that hit their win condition in that match, which is very amusing. Yeah, that does sometimes happen in this game. So yeah, what's left on the card. So coming up next is, let us see here. Dick Boss, after losing his golden ticket to Josh Kaiser a couple weeks ago, he is once again just trying to take his aggression out on anyone and anything that might stand in his way. And Nick's Wrestling Organization's own I'm a Bear is exactly what exactly the matchup that he has found himself in this evening. So coming up after that, and I know the Bear is a fan favorite, and if not fan favorite, certainly Blake, I know you love the Bear. Actually, that's not true. I know a couple people always happy to see I'm a Bear wrestle. Coming up after that is the... Here is the thing about this... So I will, I'm actually going to take some exception to this in the sense that, so Dan Ramitin, that one is on Nick. Dick Boss, that one is on Chris Martin. I mean, hey, they're on the show, and we do love them very much. But regardless, after that is going to be the Dark Order versus the Alpizars and Princler for the King of Fighters television title. After that is going to be Zero against the returning Alfonso. At least his singles return since he was on hiatus. COLBY Open Challenge versus JBIII, and then Sterling versus Mag.Lo. I mean, that's true. Space Twinks is much cooler than most of the people in this chat put together. And when Baseball 2 comes out, Blake, I am 100% going to make you stream that visual novel project. Because I do just absolutely adore their writing. But hey, we have got... So I already mentioned the stakes leading up into this match. We have got Dick Boss taking on I'm a Bear. And that match, it's right now. The rise and fall of Dick Boss, just such a spectacular one in such a short period of time. He looks so very dominant, taking on past champion after past champion, beating them convincingly. But when he came up against Josh Kaiser, Kaiser was able to outsmart him, outmaneuver him, and that was the difference maker. And it cost Dick Boss everything. Of course, Josh Kaiser just last week able to pick up a victory over Sterling, the Blake's House Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And that has ushered in a new era. Hold on, I'm a Bear locking on the regular hug, but Dick Boss able to escape. No, once again, regular hug applied. But Big Boss understandably furious. Losing that golden ticket, losing that right to challenge for any title at any time, and seeing the man that took it from him win Blake's House Wrestling Gold. Big Boss has got a lot of anger to work out, and he intends to do so against one of the fan favorites of that Knicks Wrestling Organization stable, I'm a Bear. Looking to crush the hopes and dreams of anyone that would stand in front of him, as well as the Blake's House Wrestling audience, but I'm a Bear having none of that. Basement dropkick will connect, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of the big man. And hold on, mount tackle applied. And a series of wild shots right to the face. But getting into a punching contest with a Bear, those paws are like frying pans colliding with your head, but Dick Boss is made of some tough stuff, able to shrug that off and flatten I'm a Bear to the mat. Able to evade that power of flame, but again, those open palm strikes, those paws colliding with the chest of Dick Boss, just caving it in. You can see the impact all the way from the second deck. And claw to the eyes, Dick Boss dazed for a moment.
5 minutes gone.
Not so fast!
And again, that mount tackle, so very effective. The claws of I'm a Bear at work here, just grinding at the face of Dick Boss. And again, just a punishing assault applied to I'm a Bear. Big sidewalk slam will connect, and again, just pounding the head of I'm a Bear into the mat. Tell Dick Boss never really got over those 2 consecutive losses to Kaiser. But hold on, I'm a Bear just picking up that victory out of nowhere. Ah, that's why. So, Nick, I am certain you did not do this on purpose. That pinfall is bugged and cannot be kicked out of. Like, you literally cannot kick out of that pinfall. But I digress. If you... Actually, that might not be one you can't kick out of, but it is one that is, like, just significantly more difficult than any other pin in the game. It's either one of those two things. But I digress. Dick Boss, like, clearly unable to get over those 2 consecutive losses. His head very much somewhere else over the course of that match, and I'm a Bear able to sneak one by on him. And once again, Dick Boss looking to just punish the opponent across from him, and that ended up getting him into trouble. That's what cost him against Kaiser twice, and that is what cost him against I'm a Bear tonight. But we have still got a little bit of show left tonight, and to anybody still hanging out from Heavy Cura's stream, you do get to see Heavy Cura wrestle this evening. I'm going the wrong way. Actually, you know what? We're gonna give him the full sale gear since you know the Heavy Kira audience is hanging out with us tonight. May as well give him the you know, give him the gear that his audience is used to seeing him in. But for those of you new to Blake's House Professional Wrestling, the King of Fighters television title defended in 6-man elimination tag matches. And the team of the Alpizars and Princler picking up a win last week against the team of Orange Cassidy, Cody, and 10-guy Shawn Spears, earning themselves a shot tonight. So they will be taking on the recruitment specialists, John Silver and Alex Reynolds, and the Hangman, Adam Page. This Dark Order unit picking up a big victory last week on that John Huber tribute show, but will they be able to hold on to King of Fighters gold? Well, that remains to be seen because that match is right now. Recruitment specialist and Adam Page picking up a colossal upset last week against the JPW All-Stars. You know, it was a team of Joey Baggy, the team of JJ Mondo and Kurt London. All three of them elite competitors in their own right, but you know, that extra drive, that extra motivation put this team over the edge as John Silver starting things off against Alpizar. Big European uppercut, and Alpizar bringing Princler into this match. And series of kicks to the chest. John Silver just in total control right now, and this is exactly the same energy that won this team the titles last week. But Princler using that size advantage. Just that forearm smash colliding with the head of Silver, and now, hold on. Princler bringing in Linda Alpizar into this match. Blocking that left hand. And it looks like the Hangman, Adam Page, legal in this match. And he is ready to do some cowboy shit inside the squared circle. Right now, Linda shutting him down at every step. Big chop to the chest. Hold on, roll up cover. No, not even a count of one. It is going to take more than that to bring Adam Page down. Big European uppercut answered back with a kick right to the chest. Who's going to come out on top? And Linda is to her feet first. They'll bring your husband into this match, but a series of shoulder blocks right to the stomach. Just Adam Page trying to drive right through Alpizar. Vicious series of blows, and Alpizar, he is not done. Bomaye connecting.
5 minutes gone.
I believe that is the first time we have ever seen Alpizar pull that out of the corner. That Bomaye knee absolutely devastating and has created an opportunity for this Blue Gatorade team. Right now, John Silver again fighting like a man possessed, keeping control of this match for this Dark Order unit. Series of shoulder blocks, and Princler just trying to do whatever they can to get the advantage. But again, forearm smash right to the chest, but big European uppercut, and Princler once again tagging Linda Alpizar into this match. She is set up quite well, but step up Enziguri right to the back of the head, trying to take the head clean off the shoulders of Linda Alpizar. Big kick to the gut, and Alex Reynolds set up here. Big boot to a defenseless Alpizar in the center of the ring. But Linda able to overturn. Big judo style throw, and Linda now in control. Step over toe hold, face lock applied. Reynolds is trapped, but somehow able to escape the hold. And bringing Princler back into this match. Double drop kick will connect. So sent long distance, and Reynolds, vicious elbow right to the jaw. This Dark Order unit just firing on all cylinders right now. Russian style leg sweep. And Reynolds taking on these 2-on-1 odds so very effectively. Patented kick to the gut, and that's going to send him back to his own corner, bring John Silver back into this match. That time leg is trapped, dragon screw leg whip, and again, step over toe hold, face lock, center of the ring. Big spine buster, and Linda bringing her husband into this match. Hold on. Big uppercut from Alpizar and dragging John Silver to hell. 2. Oh my God, so close. And Alpizar looking to put on a show tonight and very nearly getting an elimination. Alex Reynolds hit high and low, caught in the unblockable, and he is dropped in the center of the ring. That is a dangerous proposition from John Silver, trying to slug it out with an expert, the first ever Blake's House Wrestling Mixed Martial Arts Division champion, Eric Alpizar. Alpizar going to make a tag on his own side of the ring, bringing his wife into this contest, and a vicious series of strikes, but springboard body press from Alpizar, and Linda now, that exact same energy, just coming after Hangman Adam Page like a house on fire. Reynolds into the corner. And just grinding those shoes right across the face of Alex Reynolds. Again, Russian-style leg sweep. Reynolds just doing whatever he can to get a moment to breathe. He's now fired into the corner and able to escape before Reynolds could keep up the pressure. That is going to clear out both aprons here as Reynolds is on the outside. And Alpizar has brought a chair into the ring. We'll have to see if Chekhov's chair comes into play. As gun stun will connect. Big neck breaker. Just narrowly avoiding that steel chair placed in the center of the ring. Super kick to a downed Eric Alpizar. Alright, going for that mount tackle. Doesn't find its mark. But Silver, Johnny is hungry. Series of kicks to the chest. And another two for good measure, but Alpizar springing right back to his feet, but Silver's not allowing himself to be kept down. Never has, never will. As a double suplex will send Eric Alpizar to the outside, and once again, both aprons cleared out, but only for a moment. Alpizar bringing Princler back into this match. They deliver a snap suplex right into the corner, and hold on, going high risk. Big diving elbow buried right into the heart of Alex Reynolds. Princler doesn't seem to think this match is over, and it very well may not be. Reynolds getting an opportunity with that Russian leg sweep. So fired into the ropes, but a major miscue from Reynolds. The exhaustion of this match clearly getting to him.
1, 2, 3.
It is chaos in the ring. Harada has completely lost control.
20 minutes gone.
Both teams sent back to their respective corners. Again, patented Russian leg sweep from Reynolds. Super kick cover. One, but only one, as Eric Alpizar making the save at a critical moment. Reynolds once again, just a half step too slow, and it cost him, as that is going to allow both teams to get a fresh competitor into this match. Linda going high risk. Big boy senton off the top. But the Hangman, he is not finished yet. On, flying armbar. Hangman Adam Page is trapped. Big suplex to the center, but Linda rolling right through it. And here is another, Linda colliding with the bottom of that steel chair. You see Linda just collapsing to her knees. Hold on, eat the feet, connecting right onto the chair. This could be it. Cover, 1, 2. But no, John Silver able to make the save at a critical moment. This match will continue, but eat the feet once again will connect. Linda once again going for elimination. Cover, 2. No, only a count of 2. Hangman Page going back to his own corner. Linda doing the same. Big double drop kick will connect. STO flattens Silver. God, absolutely devastating combination of strikes from Alpizar. Just a positively lethal striker in this Blake's House Wrestling stable. Alpizar reminding everyone at home, reminding everyone in this match exactly how true that statement is. You may remember if you were tuned in last week, Alpizar picking up the victory by knockout. Basement dropkick taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Silver. And Princler looking to set up that finishing hold. But the recruitment specialist, big double vertical suplex, both aprons cleared out. And here is another one for good measure. High and low, Silver caught in the unblockable as Princler starts throwing pump kicks to the stomach. Harada's count is at 12. Both teams at risk of a count-out elimination. Princler able to get in. Harada's count at 18. Going for the cover one, but only getting 1-2 close to that orange Gatorade corner. Northern Lights suplex will connect. Cover one, but only one. Silver once again stuck in the unblockable, but stroke of midnight, center of the ring. This could be it here. Cover. 2. No, John Silver again, just an asset to this Dark Order unit, and that has set Alex Reynolds up perfectly. Hangman Page trying to restore some order to this match, trying to bring this fight back into his own corner. And that could be the difference maker right here. And Page goes for a cover. 2. Oh my God, somehow, some way, Alpizar getting a shoulder off the mat. Complete shot connecting. And vicious lariat from the Hangman. And Alpizar struggling to get back to his feet, struggling to get back to his own corner. Looks like we found somebody willing and able to slug it out with Kiraga. Double underhook and suplex into the corner. And a second one for good measure, and Princler landing right onto that steel chair. But hold on, crossface, 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 and Princler scoring the first elimination with the crossface. Suplex will connect. Of course, we thought last week the recruitment specialists were in over their heads, but that was clearly not the case. As John Silver, Alex Reynolds, full of surprises. And once again, the unblockable. We cannot defend high and low, and Alpizar getting set up for something now. But John Silver shutting it down. Once again connecting to eat defeat. This could be it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and only gets 2. Alpizar once again going for the cover, but Reynolds fired into the ropes, and back elbow from Princler will connect. Reynolds trapped in the center of the ring, but trying to fight his way back into his own corner, but Princler shuts him down. Basement drop kick once again, but Reynolds is to his feet first. Good European uppercut from Alex Reynolds. And hold on, armbar locked in, and that's 2 submission eliminations from Princler. And John Silver has got to do it all by himself, and that is such an arduous mountain to climb, as Alpizar connecting with that big boy senton, and Princler following up with an elbow buried right into the back of John Silver. Big low roundhouse, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Silver. Lift and drop. Eric in dire straits here. STO absolutely flattened Silver now. But buzzsaw kick to the martial arts expert, and that has got to eat at Alpizar. Trying to get back into this match any way that he can. Being the sole survivor in these 3-on-1 matches, it is nearly insurmountable odds. Big body press, that's got to be it. Princler and the Alpizars picking up those King of Fighters television championships in decisive fashion. And let me tell y'all a secret about the business of professional wrestling. Is, hey, things like moves in wrestling are only as effective as the audience is excited to see it hit. So, hey, big ups to Heavy Kira for the raid. Hey, I'm sure having the crowd at his back helped him out. You know, unless Eric's viewers were cheering him to lose that match. And you know what? Yeah, I haven't really been engaging that. We could just hit this button real quick. Yeah, I got a handful of custom crowd chants made by my good friend Mag.Lo, who you all should support. And if you are regular viewers here or regular viewers on Eric's stream, you know exactly who Mag.Lo is. But I am going to hit this button real quick anyway. Mag.Lo responsible for nearly all of the original music for this program. The opening theme, the theme of Zero Lopez, who is about to wrestle, the theme of Mag.Lo and DJ Dix, all the custom crowd chants. That is all this man right here, and you should support him, not just because he supports us, but because he's a good guy that does good work. But yeah, that dark unit absolutely zipped up, body bagged. From that Alpizars and Princler unit. I don't know, at some point, for very obvious reasons, my self-insert is going to be getting a repackage, but who could say when that is? But we have just got a few more matches left on tonight's program. Of course, Zero Lopez picking up a victory last week against Dick Boss, and as I said, the rise and the fall of Dick Boss has been as fast as it has been tremendous. Zero Lopez just trying to find some direction in the world of Blake's House professional wrestling. Of course, Zero Lopez and Holloway, a constant thorn in one another's sides, and they have been for over a year now, but right now Zero cannot afford to focus on the ghost that has been chasing him for the last year, as he has got an absolute warrior of a competitor standing across from him. Alfonso taking a long hiatus, a surprise entry in that Blake's House Rumble just 3 weeks ago. And Alfonso coming back with a vengeance and looking to insert himself into the Blake's House Wrestling title picture. And I am certain that it just eats him alive that Josh Kaiser is the current Blake's House champion. But you've got to earn your shot at a title here at Blake's House Professional Wrestling, so we are going to have to dig into another wrestling match. It is Zero Lopez, it is Alfonso, and that is right now. Two-time mystery champion Zero Lopez making his way to the ring. But he has got to go against a powerhouse of a competitor. Both of these men have all the tools, but they are utilizing very different toolboxes. Alfonso, an elite power wrestler, but Zero, a man that will come at you from every angle in ways that you can't imagine. And we will have to see. There's Zero Lopez utilizing leverage to gain the upper hand in that test of strength. Able to trump power with technique, at least in that exchange. Goes for the early cover, but Alfonso having none of it. Big low roundhouse will connect. And this time, Alfonso gained the upper hand, at least for the moment. these men willing to compete at a very high pace, a very high energy level. You can see neither of them giving each other hardly any space to maneuver. Big drop kick from Zero Lopez. And there is that power and technique of Alfonso on display. Belly-to-belly overhead suplex, just launching Zero to the center of the ring. Big knee to the gut. And a second one for good measure, and Zero getting things started here. When Alfonso scrambling back to his feet. Ron Zero utilizing the freaky magic of a two-time mystery champion. But Alfonso just a half step ahead of Zero Lopez. Sharpshooter locked in, Zero trapped, unable to reach that bottom rope. He's got to power out of the hold, and he does. Big Spinebuster will connect, and Alfonso once again going right back to that hold, targeting the legs, targeting the lower back of that just supremely agile, that supremely technically gifted Zero Lopez, trying to take some tools out of his playbook. On roll-up cover, one, but only one. Drop kick will connect, and this time it's going to send Alfonso to the outside, and Zero is following up. As I said, neither of these men giving their opponent an inch of space.
6, 7,
And hold on, Stunner will connect on the outside, and
9, 10,
my God.
11,
The vicious assault. Oh, hold on. Double underhook. Facebuster will connect. Is that going to be it? Alfonso doesn't seem to think so. Oh my God. Shooting star press cover, and that was nearly it. Alfonso showing no signs of ring rust. This is his first singles match in months. A pop-up cutter from Zero, trying to get some life back into this match. Umaplata will be locked on. A big cutter will flatten Zero Lopez, but Zero back to his feet. Pele kick connecting. Fired into the ropes, and a pop-up cutter of his own. Alfonso saying, "Here is your receipt, my friend." But a Pele kick will shut him down. Zero protecting his back so very effectively. Zero. A series of kicks, finishing with that leg lariat to the back of the head. Alfonso thinks this is it. Suplex once, twice, 3 times connecting, but Zero reaching out, getting a fingertip on that bottom rope. And now that scarf hold locked in, trying to take the wind out of the lungs of Alfonso. Stunner once again will connect, but Zo doesn't seem to think that's enough. Zero calling for the end. And Alfonso had it scouted, just shutting him down with that colossal lariat. 450 splash will connect. Back switch, but Zo again shutting him down. Alfonso just a half step ahead of Zero at this stage of the match. Once again center of the ring, but Zero springing back to his feet. Alfonso more than happy to plant him right back into the canvas. Another big slam, and Zo going high risk. Dive kick to a defenseless Zero Lopez, but even that, Zo doesn't seem to think it's enough, and I think he's right. Zero right back to his feet, ready to fight on. That has got to be it. Cover, 2, 3, count, fall. Alfonso on his singles debut since that long hiatus, just picking up a victory in dominant, decisive fashion over Zero Lopez. He is a man so very interested in that Blake's House title and so very interested in getting a shot at Josh Kaiser. Coming up next. Oops. Of course, we now know that JBIII earning himself another shot at glory, another shot at the Open Challenge, of course. Mag.Lo typically defending Blake's House Professional Wrestling from any and all comers. A man that has held down Blake's House for years. But Sterling looking to take his aggression out on somebody. DJ Dix is not here tonight, so he has done the next best thing. He has called out Mag.Lo, and that means COLBY has to step up. He has got to defend Blake's House from any and all comers, and in this case tonight, that is going to be JBIII of Judgment Professional Wrestling. And that match, it's right now. Exactly what the stakes of this match are. He's been in this match several times before. Of course, JBIII officially the first ever Blake's House Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. In a backstage interview, his exact words, stealing that glory, stealing that opportunity from Blake's House Professional Wrestling. He is looking to do that once again as he goes head-to-head with another fan favorite in COLBY. COLBY, such a dangerous man to fight, as he just keeps getting back up. He keeps coming like a human juggernaut. As he gets more angry, he gets more effective, he gets stronger, he gets tougher. His feud with Shawn Satchwell, absolutely legendary, as it was a quest to determine who is the toughest man with the strongest lariat, and Colby's atomic lariat is absolutely a tool of destruction. But JBIII, just such a crafty competitor. A man that can never be counted out, and you saw exactly what that looked like in the Battle Royal tonight. Despite those 2-on-1 odds, despite two members of Mixed Wrestling Organization seemingly coming together to guarantee a Mixed Wrestling Organization semi-main event, JBIII overcame.
Feel the power. Feel the power.
JBIII just throwing Colby around the ring, but that is such a dangerous proposition, playing with your food when your food is Colby. Both of these individuals just brawlers through and through. But both of them trading jabs, but Colby getting the upper hand, at least for the moment. Series of vicious left and right hands, but JBIII able to escape the hold, at least for a moment now. Oh my God, colossal right hand evaded by Colby. And vicious shot to the back of the head, and both these men just trading blows, just getting damage in any way that they can, and Harada going to let them fight. Not even issuing a warning for those low blows there. Hold on just a moment here. Oh my God, Colby swinging for the fences with that atomic lariat, but JBIII has been here before. He is not going to just let you hit that devastating maneuver. And that could be the difference maker in this match. You know, JBIII just such a tactically sound competitor. That is exactly why he is a former Blake's House Wrestling champion. That is exactly why he is the head of that Judgment Professional Wrestling stable. Again, that is just going to make Colby more angry, but thus far, JBIII has stayed a step ahead of Colby. Just chokehold locked in, and Harada issuing a warning. If he's got till the count of 5, breaks the hold at 3. Clubbing blow from Colby here, and those arms so very powerful. That lariat just a tool of destruction. Colby shot into the ropes, and again chokehold locked on, and Harada again starting that 5 count, and again JBIII breaking the hold at a count of 3. JBIII going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. It is going to take a lot more than that to keep Colby down. Hold on to someone here. Big shoulder block. Colby doesn't seem to think it is time yet. Roaring elbow, but JBIII sidesteps it, and again, JBIII has Colby's significant offense well scouted. Big jawbreaker and a clubbing blow to the chest. Colby just looking for an opportunity to deliver that big lariat, but JBIII not giving it to him. Rabbit punch will connect. Colby totally defenseless. This time it is Colby that has to answer to Harada's count. And COLBY now getting fired up. And that is a dangerous place for JB3 to be. Going for that cover once again. JB3 just again sneaking by. And it was a difference in strategy that made this match. All of those significant holds that COLBY was attempting to connect. JB3 was ready for it. Evaded the atomic lariat. Evaded the rolling elbow. Did not allow COLBY to hit that pump handle slam. JB3 was playing chess and COLBY was playing checkers. Oh, definitely. Like, I don't know if you watched Wrestle Kingdom last year, although they did a rematch this year of JBIII versus Kota Ibushi. And JBIII is like supposed to be a smart guy wrestler. He usually doesn't wrestle like it, but that's another story altogether. And Ibushi is just a fucking murder machine when you make him mad. And for some reason, JBIII did make Ibushi very angry. And then Ibushi did just murder him. I was like, oh, this could be one of those. But then it never happened. But we have got one more match left on tonight's show. And if there is a lesson that we have learned here at Blake's House Professional Wrestling that I very frequently ignore, never put a match on after a Mag.Lo match. As this man is one of the greatest showmen to ever do it. And as I mentioned in the open of tonight's program, Sterling came to the building positively furious about the outcome of last week's match. But the man that cost him the match, nowhere to be found. DJ Dix is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. So Sterling did the next best thing. He called Mag.Lo out to the ring. And Mag.Lo more than happy to answer the call. As Mag.Lo is the People's Champion and is more than happy to rise to any challenge. So we will have to see. Was Sterling prepared for what has picked up at the other end of the line? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by tuning into this match right now. Mag.Lo.bandcamp.com as Mag.Lo begins to make his way to the ring. Right now, Mag.Lo not looking to sell records. He knows exactly how dangerous Sterling is. That man held the Blake's House Wrestling Championship for what feels like an eternity. But Mag.Lo more than prepared to answer any challenge in front of him, and a big knee to the gut will shut Sterling's offense down. Sterling walking Mag.Lo down. He's just looking for an outlet to his anger at this particular moment. And that is really Sterling's... Oh my god, it's 100 hands buried into the chest of Mag.Lo. Sterling already firing on all cylinders. Looks like Sterling taking an old school chop to the throat. And Sterling just in total control right now. Going for that tombstone pile driver, and it will connect. Mag.Lo just on Dream Street, and it's only the first couple minutes of this match. Going for that flying hip attack, doesn't find its mark. Forearm smash will. Mag.Lo now just doing whatever he can to get back into this match. Hold on, cover out of nowhere, but no, not even a count of one. And Sterling just denying every offensive effort of Mag.Lo's. Big lift and drop into the mat. And no, Sterling springing right back to his feet. Shotgun drop kick, double barrels right to the chest. Mag.Lo once again going to those fundamental holds, just trying to slow Sterling down, and that is what he needs to do right now, because Sterling is just a force of nature. You know, I have said this for years, Sterling is not someone you want to happen to you. And right now Mag.Lo is at risk, but right now Mag.Lo going to that patented spinning toe hold, and that is going to wake the crowd up.
5 minutes left.
Clubbing blow to the back, and I said the crowd on his side is such a difference maker in a Mag.Lo match. Once he is able to get the building behind him, he becomes a different person. Big headbutt will connect, going long distance to deliver that sliding elbow right to the face. And again, another patented Mag.Lo spinning toe hold will be applied. Hold on, Mag.Lo. Driver! Going for the cover. 1, 2, and only getting 2. Big Samoan drop, but neither man willing to turn in just yet. And hold on, satellite. Rana will connect, cover. 1, 2, and again, only 2. Sterling answering back, backbreaker trying to fold Mag.Lo in half. And you can see the physical toll this match has taken on him, but Mag.Lo doesn't seem to care. He's getting even more fired up. Headbutt, headbutt. And again, Mag.Lo, driver! But he's too winded. He can't even roll over to make the cover. Big shoulder block will connect, but Sterling springing right back to his feet, but will lay right back down after that vicious series of strikes will connect. Flashing elbow right to the neck twice over, and Sterling answers back with a headbutt. But this time Sterling going long distance, delivering that patented Warzala elbow drop, that maneuver that won him the tag team titles so many weeks ago. And both of these men just going to war right now. Big diving elbow, X marks the spot, but Sterling reaching out and grabbing the bottom rope. 100 hands once again buried into the chest of the People's Champion. Both of these men going to war, but the clothesline from Bretton Woods, that could seal the deal right here. No, Mag.Lo doesn't seem to think so. Colossal backdrop, planting Sterling on his neck, but Sterling rolling right through it. And again, tombstone pile driver. Mag.Lo now in trouble. Sterling dialing long distance, and that patented elbow will connect. Cover 2. And oh my God, so close. But Mag.Lo getting a shoulder off the mat. Double arm, no. Blocked. And Sterling in control, delivering at boot right to the lower abdomen. Harada seems to think it's all right. Oh, narrowly avoiding that power of flame. Sterling spinning from his... Oh my God. And Mag.Lo, that signature airplane spin of his, and once again the crowd right back in it. And that is just absolutely vicious. Sterling trying to break the fingers of the People's Champion. Hold on. Pole shift Flosion will connect, but Mag.Lo right back to his feet as if it never hit him. Colossal Lariat will connect. Sterling headbutt, and you've got to figure he's looking for that gigantic choke slam, but not just yet. Mag.Lo reaching out, getting a hold of the bottom rope. And military style press and just launching Mag.Lo several feet, but neither man is done. Mag.Lo getting himself fired up once again. Pole shift, Flosion, center of the ring. This could be it. Sterling, moonsault press, 2. Oh my God, I don't know how Mag.Lo got a shoulder off the mat. Oh, Mag.Lo once again, Mag.Lo driver. And that has got to be it. Cover. 2, 3 count fall, and the third time is the charm with that absolutely devastating hold. Sterling unable even to reach for the bottom rope. Sterling clearly unaware of where he was in the ring, just not even able to get a hold of the bottom rope that was so very close to him. That maneuver so very devastating, but Sterling kicked out of 2 of them. Able to avoid the clothesline from Bretton Woods. Everything Mag.Lo threw at him, it seemed as though Sterling had an answer, but you cut them, they keep fighting. Sometimes you keep cutting them. As Mag.Lo picking up the victory tonight. And I do say this every week that Mag.Lo wrestles, and we've been doing this show for 76 weeks now, so I say this quite a lot. If you get an opportunity to see Mag.Lo in your town, whether it be in a wrestling ring, whether it be on a stage, you need to go see him. As that is exactly the sort of performance that you will get from him every time. But that is going to wrap up the main portion of tonight's program. I'm going to go ahead and roll up 8 random wrestlers. We're going to pick one from each side while we do the bonus match, and I'll hang out with all y'all in the chat. I think I'm going to re-roll Sullivan and Riddle. Wow, we've got fucking big cast too. Wrestling sucks, actually. Let's see, Blade Saeba, I am cool with that. Blade Saeba from the Suda 51 DLC that was just like an absolutely bizarre... I mean, Terry Funk is one of the best to ever do it. I am totally okay with that. And honestly, the entire blue side, pretty cool. Pretty great collection of dudes. Blade Saeba from the Suda 51 DLC, which is a bizarre thing to have experienced. Because it was... I think there were like 4 or 5 wrestling matches. Everything else was like weird back alley brawls and like a side trip to the UFC because Conor McGregor jumped the barricade and beat you up in the ring. So you do go to the UFC and fight a bunch of dudes for some reason. Also, like, there were more scenes where you were eating steaks or hamburgers than there were wrestling matches. I think it was just a big advertisement from Big Steak, actually. And also Suda 51 dunking on Psy Games. Really, like, if you if you get an opportunity to play that DLC, I don't know if I recommend it. Maybe I recommend watching it. I know I streamed it, and I know Melly streamed it. But hey, it was good to get to hang out with all of y'all tonight. I'm gonna immediately start looking for somebody to throw to when this stream is over. I know Melly is streaming tonight, so I think the plan is going to be send it to her. Alright, yeah, that would be the case, so I'm going to go ahead and give her the raid once this is over and done with. But, I don't know, despite, like, there were a few matches on tonight's show that definitely did not go how I drew them up, but that is 100% how this show works, considering it is just a, like, the AI will be the AI and weird shit will just happen. Which is the fun of running this show. I suppose the big positive, Alfonso got to look strong. Because I think him against Josh would be a good rivalry. Like Stormbreaker as a move. I do say this about Will Ospreay a lot. I find him so incredibly athletically impressive. But as a guy, he does kind of just suck. And also your mileage may vary on like how good he is at wrestling. Because doing cool moves is not necessarily wrestling. But if he were in ballet or gymnastics, he would be a fucking star.
Keep up! Keep up!
Which is really funny that, like, the meme of it ain't ballet gets brought up when talking about wrestling and like other athletic endeavors, when most wrestlers would not be able to cut it in ballet. I mean, granted, like the improvisational acting might be troublesome for people in ballet, so it is a different skill set, to be clear. Big figure 4 from Terry Funk. I'd like to think Terry Funk's got this, but Suda 51, like, Suda made, like, all of his characters stupid overpowered. So I don't think Terry Funk's got this, but I think I said that a couple weeks ago on the bonus match. I mean, you know what? I can respect Suda in that respect. Like, hey, I'm gonna make all my very special boys very strong. That's good, actually. But I'm trying to remember what match it was, because it was pretty recent. And I was like, oh yeah, there's no way this person's gonna win, and then they do simply win. Saeba is just like obliterating Terry Funk right now. There's like one other nitpicky thing about this game. It is the submission system, where like if you have no spirit health, you do just instantly tap out to all holds, unless you have the guts perk. But it is kind of inconvenient because like it does make it look super fake when somebody just like locks on a hold and then they do instantly submit. But, you know, that is what it is there, I suppose. Like, that is just a nuance of the game. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. So I'm going to do my regular sign-off, and then I'm going to throw y'all to the date zone. Which is the rebranded channel of Melly, who is a good friend of the program. She has made a couple characters for my stream. One of her girlfriends has as well. And, you know, over there they do Melv Bash and Sasha's Bash at the beach. And I promise Melv Bash is going to happen soon. Maybe soon is too strong a word because I don't... You know, I can't speak for her schedule. But, hey, we are all looking forward to it, and as soon as I know more about when that's going to go down, y'all know more about when that's going to go down, because, hey, you want to support the people around you that are doing cool stuff in the space that you're in. But, before I do that, if you liked what you saw here tonight, we do this every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/MondayCindy. It is a weekly episodic wrestling show, so we do try to keep continuity from week to week, but we're going to try and make this show as approachable for a first-time viewer as somebody that has been watching for over a year, and I'd like to think I do a pretty okay job at that. But I certainly hope to see you guys next week. I suppose there is one asterisk I will say for certain. We try to do this every Sunday. However, if Green Bay is in the Super Bowl, I will probably take that week off. But, hey, football is also stupid, and any number of things can happen between now and that game, so who could say what that's going to look like? On Wednesday nights, myself, my good friend Heavy Hira, we play some NHL 20. We talk about whatever bullshit happens to be on our mind at that particular week, and we've been playing games cooperatively against the world on the internet. And we haven't won a game yet, but maybe one day we will. And that'll be a cool sight to see. But you can hang out with myself and my good friend Heavy Kira Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/MondayCindy. Some of y'all hanging out in our stream if you came in from Eric's raid. You already know him quite well. You know what he's all about. So you can get more of that on an extra day of the week. But I think that is going to conclude our program tonight. So I will go ahead and throw y'all to melee here. Let's see. And I will catch y'all down the road.